Give me 1 second. Let me get the tweet out. Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. I'm like legitimately emotional for this one. I'm legitimately emotional for this one. I mean, wow, like we wanted it so bad. It seemed like to some people it seemed unattainable a little while ago. We did what we had to do. I mean, game one in the Garden, like game one in the Garden, like that's a real thing. That's a real statement. That's a real thing that's about to happen. We're really about to see that. Just wow. All right, let's get to the intro, man. I'm overjoyed, as I'm sure we all are. This is amazing. We going all the way up. Like literally, we are going all the way up. And you already know the energy through the playoffs is going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's playoff time. Home court. Home court. We here. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. We've been saying this since the beginning of the year. The Hawks are food. It's time to eat. The plate set. We know what our next meal is. Let's go. Very frustrating, very annoying that we almost did, we let them slip back in the game. We got to stop doing that. I'm sure we're showing up in the playoffs now. We got some time. Got about a week. We'll come in sharp. I'm confident in that. But, man, we did it, man. 4 seed, home court advantage in the playoffs. The New York Knicks, us. Why not us? That's our that round one series. That's ours. That's ours to take. And then I want all the smoke of Philly in the second round. Dead ass. But let's get to the intro. My apologies. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I Hate Sean, and the New York Knicks have clinched home court advantage in the playoffs. 4 seed. Let me get that. Can't wait to see Atlanta. Game 1 in the Garden, ladies and gentlemen. It's a reality. It's here. We are here. So proud of this team, man, for what they did all year. RJ had an excellent game today. At points in the game, I don't know. I honestly don't even have much to say about the game today. That game shouldn't have even been that close. It was frustrating that we allowed them to hang around for that long. We had a 20-point lead. We should have ran away with the game. So we got to tighten up on that. We can't keep letting that happen, letting leads slip away. In the playoffs, we need to step on teams next when we have the opportunity to and put games away. But they got the job done. They pulled it out. So it's a W in the win column. The regular season is over, ladies and gentlemen. 41 wins in a 72-win season. That's what we just did. Project over under 22.5 wins. The New York Knicks are here, ladies and gentlemen. Home court playoff series. We can easily take round 1. That's ours for the taking. The Hawks are food. And then I really want that round 2 smoke. I want that smoke with Philly in round 2. We are not afraid of shit, bro. We're going to lace them up and go hoop. Let's get it. I believe in this team so much. and I'm really I'm overjoyed, so emotional. This is amazing, bro. And I already know we're all in the comments. It's all the same way. So the energy is going all the way up. And the energy for the playoffs is about to be insane. Every single game, because every single game, it's... Let's get to the comments, man. I'm overwhelmed. Jonas said, you know the vibes. Hawkeye said, yeah. You know what it is. You know what it is. We here. Yeah. Unbelievable. Jonas said, go New York, go New York, go. Damn right. Damn right. Hit the damn music. We here. It's playoff time, baby. Oh, my goodness. Our regular season is over, and we're happy and excited. What a feeling. Woo. Jamal said, was there even a fourth quarter? 4 seed. Exactly. 4 is the only, the seed is the only 4 I know today. Didn't even see the fourth quarter. 4 seed. That's all that matters. We're moving on. We here. Home court, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 in the Garden. Gear up. Alibaba said, that was not good, Sean. We almost choked to a G League team for the second time this year. Yeah, man. It's over. It's over. We locked up the 4 seed. We got a week to figure out what we need to figure out. Game plan for the Hawks and get ready to play basketball. I'm not even really focusing on today's game. We here. This is just a celebration of the fact that we clinched the 4th seed and we got home court advantage, and it's up and it's stuck. Neil said, how we feeling, Sean? Jamal said, how we feeling, Sean? Phenomenal. We are feeling phenomenal, man. We here. We really made it. This is something from months ago. I know y'all remember from months ago. I was like, yo, seeding matters. We don't want to be in the play-in. This team is better than a play-in team. And then it became, yo, I don't see why we can't be a top 4 seed. I don't see why we can't grab that 4 seed. I don't see why we can't have a home court advantage series in the playoffs. Game 1 in the Garden. How's that sound to you? We asked that 2 months ago. And here we are. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it, baby. We feeling phenomenal. Neil said 20 toes. We got 40. We got 4th place. Damn right. 41 wins in the 72-game season. Snatched the 4th spot. We here. And we could have been better. But we know why. Jonas said, all the pregame prayers have led to this. Hey, man, shout out to y'all for always bringing the energy, the pregame prayers, and we keeping that going. The pregame prayers have brought us prosperous moments, and it's beautiful to see, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. I'm really almost at a loss for words. I'm just so happy. It's just such a beautiful thing. We really deserve this, and this team deserves this. Just seeing them go out there and work all year and keep their heads down and grind and stay focused and, come out with expectations of themselves, hold themselves accountable, hold themselves to that standard, and, keep moving forward through adversity, all of those things, man. This team was phenomenal. It was a joy to watch all year. R.J. Barrett, Star J. Barrett, 20-year-old, two-way stud, and started every single game, all 72 games. R.J. Barrett laced him up. Starting lineup. Julius Randle only missed 1 game. Guys showed up every night, man. Guys showed up for us all year. Guys bounced back. Derrick Rose had COVID for a point. He made it back. Manuel quickly made it through multiple injuries. Just whatever it is. Everybody, man. Shout out to... we're just so thankful. We're just so thankful to this team, to this roster, to the coaching staff, to the front office, everything. But as we all know, and as we've had the same mentality all season, it's still the same thing. Job not finished. Job is not finished, man. This is great. We're here. We're relishing in the moment of being the 4th seed and clinching home court advantage and all that. But you can lose home court advantage in the first game of the playoffs. We got to make sure we don't do that. Then you got to come out and defend it again in the second game of the playoffs. And then at that point, once we go up 2-0, I want you to go take one on the road. It's next game. Next game, and I know that's what they're on too. They're excited, sure. We're all excited. This is thrilling. This is amazing. All the flowers, we deserve this moment to celebrate. But we know what the mission is. The mission wasn't to be the 4th seed. The mission is to go as far as we can. This team, I want the smoke. I want all the smoke. Atlanta is food. Atlanta is food. That's a real nice prep meal. I'm really looking forward to it, taking care of them. I think we can take care of Atlanta in 5 games, especially if the refs don't play tray ball. Because Trey's going to play ref ball, so it's a matter if the refs play Trey ball. But I think we could take Atlanta in 5 games, 6 tops. Get them out of there. I don't even want to go to a 7. I'm like, no, get them out of there. Take care of the business. Get them out of there. Show them that they're not on the same level of us because Atlanta is food. And then get ready for Philly. And let Tibbs scheme for 7 games against Ben Simmons, who is allergic to the 3-point line. Let's go, man. I'm here with it. I'm here. So we feel great. It feels amazing to be here. But as I feel like we've been conditioned to be that way at this point. It's just like next thing up. Job not finished. Really great thing to have happen, but we got work to do. Neil said, we want food in Atlanta. We want food in Atlanta like the Lou Williams wings. We want food. Yes, please. It's easy, man. Take care of business. Take care of business. Jamal said, I hated that ending, but once again, we throwing that ending out like that. It was frustrating. It's whatever. Putting it behind us. We got a week until we play basketball again. Use that time to get things figured out in practice. Get our minds right. We cannot allow leads like that to slip. And we got to make sure we step on team's throats. That's it. Vito said, we here! Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Damn right we here. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. Landis said, we here. We hawking. Hell yeah. Top of the food chain. Let's go. The Hawks are food. Neil said, we almost blew it, but I don't care. We here. Exactly. We almost blew it. Would have been really frustrating. I was going to be sick to my stomach. There would have been no postgame show. I'm sorry. There would have been no postgame show. I wouldn't have done the Plug Talk podcast later. I probably would have had to skip the TKW podcast. I would have just shut everything down today. It would have been it. I would have been, you wouldn't have been able to reach me. I would have just been in here watching snowfall, eating ice cream, and being sad with my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because there's no way, bro. That shit would have broke my heart into a million pieces. I would have never recovered from that. So I'm very glad that we didn't blow that game. Jonas said, and we got some delicious food in the first round. Smells like a dub, man. The Hawks are food. Let's go get it. Yum, yum, yum. Delicioso. Boom, boom, boom. Jeff said 4 seed. I got you, Jeff. They said to G League him. Those idiots, those fools, those dumbasses, those imbeciles, those halfwits really said to G League, my guy, bro. Like, they really said that. 72 games. Started off 72 games. Shot 40% from 3 for the season. Two-way stud, 20 years old. Star J. Barrett. Please stop playing with my guy. And I can't wait till he starts doing this stuff in the playoffs, and then they really got to put some respect on his name. And then the refs really got to start respecting him. Because it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of disrespect that R.J. Barrett deals with, but it's okay. It's okay, because everybody going to have to eat those words, and it's cool. Jiggy John said, wish we had Mitch for the playoffs. So do I, man. I really do. I hope that we're able to get him back. There's a week from now between our games, so hopefully, maybe he can be back for game 3 or something I don't know, but I feel like at some point we should be able to get him back, so hopefully they're able to make it happen. That would be really nice, and especially to deal with Capella's size. Boom. Jiggy John said, we here, 4 seed. Damn right. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. That's us. Boom, boom, boom. Home court. Shout out to the Dom graphic, you feel me? Always on it. Boom, boom, boom. Carl Sanford said, we here. Damn right, Carl, we here. 10 toes, every single one of us. They can't handle it. You know the vibes. Jamal said, I'm actually crying happy tears now. Yo, Jamal, I'm completely honest, if I wasn't on camera, I probably would have cried. When this was starting, I got really emotional. And I was like, nah, bro, you can't really just start crying. But like, I was really about to cry. Like, it was like, because it's just, we've honestly, like, I think people do understand, actually. Like, anybody that's not really hating on us is happy for us, and most people that are hating on us are happy for us too. They just don't know how to say it. But like, we've endured so much. Like, we've endured so much in terms of mediocrity, and honestly, mediocrity would be, mediocrity would have been a relief. We've been far below mediocrity for such a long time, while being so far in the public eye and being such a topic of discussion where we couldn't even be terrible in peace. We were bad, and it was talked about all the time. We were dragged through for jokes. The lottery wasn't kind to us. All this kind of stuff, like, missing out on free agents, all this stuff, man. Everything. That we're not playing playoff basketball. We haven't played playoff basketball in forever. We haven't made it this far. Like, to get here and to have the season we've had, man, this season has been phenomenal. This has honestly been one of the best years of my life because of this Knicks season. And that's not even like an overstatement. That's not an exaggeration. This team means so much to us. I don't know if that's how other people feel about their basketball teams, but I feel like my life and like in my happiness and like, just where I'm, like, how I feel on a day-to-day basis is directly tied to the Knicks. I don't even think I could say correlated, because I think that would be an understatement. So like, this is just a really emotional thing. This is amazing. Like, this is amazing. And I'm so happy and so proud of this team. And I've enjoyed this ride so much. And I'm so excited to see where it takes us next. And I'm enjoying this ride with you guys. It's been phenomenal. Like, this, I'm so glad we get to do this together, man. This has been a hell of a year, and it's tough to even put into words. I'm doing my best, but it's just there's so much excitement. It's like an overwhelming amount of joy and emotion, for real. Like, I at some point today, I may shed a tear. Like, we've come such a long way, and this wasn't nobody expected this. Nobody was projecting this for us. We were the only people who believed in this, and they believed more than, like, but they believed the whole time. We've believed. Like, we started off the season pretty well. Then it was, they're going to regress to the mean after a couple weeks. A couple weeks go by, All-Star break hits. Second half of the season, they're going to blah, blah, blah. And we just kept it down and kept grinding and kept believing. And, we had some bad stretches. We had some frustrating stretches. We had some great stretches. But here we are, man, 4 seed. 72 games, 41 wins. 41 wins, top defense. Julius Randle put all-NBA season, MVP caliber season. Averaging 24, 10, and 6. The the fourth person to do that, I think, next to Oscar Robertson, Russell Westbrook, Larry Bird. I think the other person was Kareem. What, bro? Come on, man. Like, that's not, I feel like some of the things that, because we watched it every night, just take a step back and, like, look at this season. And I don't want to take the step all the way back yet, because, like we said, there's work to be done. But, like, we got a week until the next game, so we can take some time and enjoy and appreciate what just happened. We're not used to the regular season ending and us looking forward to something else. So the fact that we're even looking forward to something next is a great thing in itself. But, to just look at what we enjoyed this season and what we just saw happen and the numbers we put up, the stats, everything, this team, man, this has been such a joy. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. I couldn't be happier, man. So I just can't wait until the playoffs, man. Home court, game 1 in the Garden. That's an emotional feeling in itself. I really want to be there. I don't know. Ticket price is probably crazy, and I'd have to get a flight. I don't know, but I don't know, man. But yeah, I feel you, Jamal. I'm crying just inside. Alibaba said, I think their almost comeback was driven by the fact that they had nothing to lose and nothing to gain, so they played for fun, but nonetheless, we won. Yeah, they really had nothing to lose and nothing to gain at all. They were just out there, they were putting shots up. Shots were going in. We kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit, and they went on a run. So they went on like a 13-0 run or like it was crazy. So, I mean, you give up a 13-0 run, it's going to be a closer ball game. So I'm just glad we pulled it out. That's all I had to say about that. Honestly, it would have been heart and soul crushing had we dropped that game. But we didn't, so we don't have to worry about that. The real HNIC said, how do you guys like your Hawks, wings, tenders, or in a sandwich? Time to feast. Yo, we got, we got a few different ways. We got 4 games to beat their ass. So we can have wings, we can have the Hawks, we can have a side of this. I mean, the wings, the sandwich, yeah. But yeah, it's time to feast, man. Yum, yum, yum. Delicioso. Smells like a dub, man. Let's get it. I swear. Like, their Hawks are food. The Hawks are food. Been saying it since the first time we played. Been saying it since the all season. Since the first time we played and the second time. The Hawks are food. We want all the smoke. Not a single part of us is nervous. Not nervous at all. We want all the smoke. Five games, 6 tops. Get him in, get him out. Boom, boom, boom. Nick said, we did it. No words. Low-key crying. Game 1 where? The Garden. Go Knicks. Damn right. Go New York. Go New York. Go. Game 1 in the Garden, ladies and gentlemen. We here. We really did do it. Home court. What a feeling. Oh, man. What a feeling. Yeah, I imagine that we're all emotional, bro. I really do. Like, I was about to cry, and I was like, all right, Sean, relax. But, like, I imagine that we're all emotional. It's really a beautiful moment. It's a beautiful feeling, and it's almost kind of surreal. I don't even think it's fully hit me what we've seen this season because we watched it every single night. It was almost like, you know, quick aside, but, like, when the J. Cole album came out, and I listened to it the first time through, and I was like, okay, I really like this. Like, this album is really great. But I was trying to hear every song, like, individually. So every song I'm listening to, I'm trying to hear the next line. You know, I'm like, all right. But then the second time I listened to it straight through, I got to really appreciate it for an entire body of work. So I feel like over this next week or so, or next couple days, at least today, tomorrow or so, you know, let's take the time to just enjoy the body of work that this season was and really appreciate that while we also look forward to what comes next. Because this has really been phenomenal, man. This has been great. And like I said, I don't even think it's fully hit me what just happened this year. This was a franchise altering season. This was a life-changing, because, okay, so like we said, like, you know, my happiness and things like that is so closely tied to the Knicks and things like that, but the Knicks have always been really bad. We were in a very bad position franchise-wise. We were blah, 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 all this stuff, organizational issues, but it's just like, this is really a franchise-altering season. This is year 1 of Leon Rose, and it's, you know, like, so this is literally life-changing. Like, this changed my life. I met some of y'all. This changed my life. This season changed my life. So it's just, I feel like this season changed all of our lives a little bit. Like, we can feel differently about our team, and I don't think that, you know, because it's not just a flash in the pan kind of thing, we're set up well moving forward. So it's just like, this is year 1 of, it's different. Being a Knicks fan is different now. You know, like, we're proud Knicks fans. We've been Knicks fans. We stayed down. It was part of, you know, a Knicks fan, it's a loyalty because they suck and they stay there. That's no longer our reality. Like, now we're a good team. Home court advantage. And year 1 of the rebuild, for real. Like, year 1 of Leon Rose. Come on, man. Jules said game win on Boston. Game win on Boston. Yeah, I mean, they didn't play anybody, so I'm not really proud. Like, it's good to get the win and get out of there, man. Like, because that was about to be ridiculous. Aaron said, this is so weird. What is this feeling? Yo, really? Like, it's almost, okay, the regular season is over. Like, oh, whoa, hold on. The regular season is over, but we still have basketball to play. Whoa, the playoffs. This is crazy. And just, you know, it's a very unfamiliar feeling. Like, you know, outside of 2013, even, like, you know, we had a couple. I'm 26 years old. I've probably seen us in the playoffs. Like, I mean, I watched the 99 finals and things like that, but I was a kid. We didn't go to the playoffs again until, like, Melo got here. We went to the playoffs, like, 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 in Melo's tenure. 3, I think. Missed the playoffs many times in Melo's tenure. And now we're back. Like, for the majority of my life, I haven't even seen much playoff basketball. And that's unfortunate. But like I said, like, it's just, things are different now. Like, this is our new norm. And it's very exciting. Jules said, barbecue Hawks on the menu. Damn right. The Hawks are food, like I said, from the jump. I'm not good at leaning that way. I'm really good at this one. That's easy. That feels real natural. But this one over here, my arms are too long. It's kind of like, you know, I got to figure out a different method. I got to, like, Vanna White it. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Boom, boom, boom. Jeff said, low-key, one of the worst parts of Elf starting now is that IQ, Rose, Bergs play most of their minutes together, making it harder for all 3 to each develop a rhythm individually. Please make it stop. Please make it stop. Please, please, we are begging, bro. We cannot be doing this in the playoffs. Like, we cannot. We cannot. There's no way. Unacceptable. We cannot be doing this in the playoffs. Like, I'm not putting up with it. Like, I'm sorry. There's no way. That guy does nothing. He does a whole lot of nothing. He did more of nothing today. He doesn't do anything defensively. He doesn't do anything offensively. We do not have time to waste for whatever agent favor you're trying to do in the playoffs, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You did a great job. 72 games of him keeping that job no matter what. Great. Good faith. I don't know what it was. End it by the playoffs, bro. I'm done. It's unacceptable. There's no reason for it. There's no legitimate, justification of it. Please, do not waste minutes. Do not waste time. Do not waste precious years of my life. I can never get this season back. The season has been magical. Do not play around with it. Okay? Thank you. Leo says, Sean, we out to the Garden for a Knicks Wall playoffs meetup. It's only right. Like I said, I got to get out there. I have to get out there. Like, I have to catch a playoff game in the Garden. It's like, it would be completely wrong of me not to. So I have to make it happen. So I'm definitely gonna be trying to get up to New York, and I'm definitely looking forward to meeting all of you guys. And I'm sure TKW can make something happen. We can all that would be a great time. I would really greatly look forward to that. So yes, for sure, I love that idea. We'll definitely get back to you guys on that. Jules said, throw some likes down for Sean, you half-wits. Nah, the people in here aren't half-wits, you feel me? They don't say the G League, RJ. But, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We here, especially for the playoffs. We're going all the way up. Trying to get the numbers for the play. We want 1K on each video in the playoffs. Let's do it, man. Let's make it happen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get the energy in here real high. The more people are in here, the higher the energy can get. The energy is going to be crazy for the playoffs. I don't feel like people should miss that. And I'm not really just saying that because I happen to be the person speaking. We all do the show. We all make the energy go. When y'all be typing in all caps like that, I'm just speaking. You guys are saying it. I'm just the mouthpiece for it. So, get as many people in here as we can. Let's run it up. Let's go all the way up. Because the energy is going to be crazy. Whether there's 10 of us in here, whether there's 1,000 of us in here, the energy is gonna be nuts, and we already know it. And we need all that energy. Like, I feed off of y'all energy too. Like, so we need that because it's playoff time, baby. It's time to go get it. Jeff said, RJ was incredible. I love seeing him embrace his strength rather than avoiding contact. Not sure why we went away from him down the stretch. Jeff, I've been asking that question all season. It seems like we go away from RJ down the stretch a lot in times where he's doing well. And honestly, it seems like we go away from RJ just in general. I would love for us to give RJ more transition opportunities. Tonight, a lot of those times, he just looked so good in transition. He has good pace. He has good control. He has good vision. He has very good strength. And he's good at getting to the basket and using his strength, especially when he's got guys on their heels because he's in transition. And so I would love us to get more, for him to get more opportunities like that, to just, be able to take advantage of that and be able to, and even get us more transition opportunities in general. But yeah, I think that would be the best way to maximize RJ. And I love the fact that he got post touches against the smaller guys today. I love that one he had against Neesmith. That was beautiful. It made me emotional. RJ Barrett, man, star J Barrett, and we're about to see playoff RJ, and I'm very excited for it. Like I don't know, man. Like, I'm very excited for playoff RJ. I want to see what it's gonna be. He doesn't seem like one to shy away from the moment at all. He's built for this. And I believe he's going to really blow some people away in the playoffs and make some big plays and really cement himself. Boom, boom, boom. Nick said, I will say I would prefer D. Rose to play more in the fourth at the one and have Burks play off ball. But right now we lit. They can't. They can't handle it. Damn right, 10 toes, every single one of us. They indeed cannot handle it. I would prefer for Rose to be in the game down the stretch. I just feel like Rose makes big plays. He's just that kind of guy. And he creates for others, and he can also go get you a bucket. Like, you got to have a guy that's like, okay, well, this play is breaking down. Like, when we have to go through Randall too much, I just feel like the defense is able to focus. I said it last time. Defense can key in on him. He's got to be attacking, and defense is keying in on him rather than keying in on attacking the defense. Like, I don't know. That didn't come out right. But, when he's off movement, when the defense is reacting, and he can attack a defense that's reacting rather than the defense waiting on him and loading up. And, I don't know. I think that we should be able to have Rose out there He does a very good job orchestrating. I feel like we have good possessions with Derrick Rose, and I trust Derrick Rose a lot, and I know Tibbs does too. So I feel like he's the guy who should be out there on the floor. So I hope that we get that figured out. He was closing games very well for us. I think today it was a matter of minutes too. He was just like, come on out, like you good. Kevin said they really need to feature RJ more when Randall is off. Also, Alfred cannot start in the playoffs. Alfred cannot play in the playoffs, bro. He shouldn't be playing at all. But yeah, he damn sure shouldn't be starting. But he really shouldn't be playing. And yeah, I would love to I don't know why we don't feature RJ more, man. I would love for us to do so, especially with the whole smaller guards thing and let him take advantage of that. We need to feature RJ more for sure. Boom, boom. 97 Mars said, oh, my bad. Boom, boom, boom. Michael said, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. You and yours versus me and mine. Oh, we talking teams? Let's go. We here, baby. Let's go. 4 seed, home court advantage. Oof. All right. Landis said, ATL not far. You catching the game, right? Nah, I'm not going to Atlanta. It's not crazy. I mean, I could. I feel like by the time I catch a flight to Atlanta, I may as well just go to New York and catch a game at the Garden. Like, I'm not going to fly to Atlanta and then watch a game at Atlanta's arena. I'd rather just go to New York and watch it at the Garden. Boom, boom. Jeff said, Obi really went out this year on a high note. Hopefully we find more creative ways to get him more minutes and touches next season. He can't just be Julius's backup. Jeff, exactly. I've been clamoring for that for quite some time. But yes, one of the huge things about this season and one of the great things to watch has been Obi's development down the stretch. And not only in terms of next season, I just feel like it bodes well for the playoffs as well. For him to give good minutes, he looks really comfortable. He's attacking closeouts today. He pump fake, put it on the floor, put it off the glass. I was like, yo, this guy here, man. So he's just looking way more comfortable and showing more the offensive player that he can be. So hopefully in the minutes he gets in the playoffs, he's able to be just as effective. And then that really getting some effective playoff minutes, going into an offseason, boosting his confidence, things like that. I hope he would come back next year and be even more dynamic. And then we could see him being used in other ways and in some lineups with Julius, things like that. Yeah, because he can't just be Julius's backup, especially if Julius is going to lead the league in minutes. Boom, boom, boom. 97 Mars said, D-Rose is on a top 4 playoff team. We here. Yes, man. D-Rose is going to be out here having huge, meaningful playoff minutes and meaningful playoff performances. I'm sure he's going to win us a game in the playoffs. Like, he's gonna be huge. It's playoff time. Derrick Rose is really going to show out. And hopefully, I'm just hoping that the only reason I see fit for starting off with Peyton still toward the end of the season was just so you can hit teams with a wild card in the playoffs. Like, give them something they haven't seen before when you finally make your team better by taking the worst player off the court, period. Like, having game planning for, I don't know, like, maybe that's it, and just, getting better and when the playoffs hit. Like, because all year I've been saying this team would be so much better without Alfred Payton. I think that if we weren't playing Alfred Payton all year, we could have been a 3rd seed even. But, like, yeah, I don't know. So, I think the only reason could have been, okay, maybe, we're just going to get better when the playoffs come, like, step up and hit another level. But I really hope he doesn't play like that in the playoffs, man. And damn sure not start him. But I have no faith in Tips to do the right thing on that regard. Aaron said, thanks for the emotional anchor. Stay focused. This crew deserves to celebrate. Yeah, man, like we said, we deserve to celebrate. It's huge. We got home court. This is something we fought for all year. Blood, sweat, and tears. We didn't personally do it out there, but, we here with the team. We go through it. We go through the emotions and things like that. We do these post games. This is something that's meant a lot to us all year, so this means a whole lot to us. It's a huge thing, and it's definitely a cause to celebrate. But, yes, we got to stay focused. We know what's coming next, and we know what the mission is. We know what we're really here to do, and that's to win ball games, man. Like, we are not afraid of anybody. There is no, like, we made it to the playoffs, so, we want to win ball games. So I'm looking at Atlanta, food. Then after Atlanta, I'm looking at Philly, and I'm like, yo, we can make that happen in 7 games. And then once you're in the Eastern Conference Finals, anything is possible. I don't care who's on the other side. So it's just like, let's play basketball, man. Like, until we're out of it, we're in it. So why not us? Why not us? Why not now? Until we're out of it, we're in it. And we in it. We here. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. Boom, boom. Sean Irwin said, the 4th seed New York Knicks. That's us. That's us. We here, baby. We absolutely love to see it, man. Warms my heart. Boom, boom, boom. Anthony said the Hawks were swept by us. We need to keep up what got us. We need to keep what got us here up. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to really be intense defensively. We're gonna have to defend the perimeter well. We're gonna have to play the pick and roll much better. We're gonna have to play the pick and roll well. In that last matchup we had with them before Trey went down, when the pick and roll was killing us, we played the pick and roll poorly against a couple teams, especially if number 6 is starting because he don't care about playing the pick and roll. So we're gonna have to play the pick and roll well. We're gonna have to contain the perimeter. But I think we'll do a fine job. I'm sure Tibbs will do a great job scheming for him. And, you know, if the refs don't bail him out for everything, I don't think they can compete with us, especially not over the course of a 7-game series. I just don't see it. The Hawks are food. The Hawks have been food. The Hawks will remain food. And we've got quite the appetite. Boom, boom, boom. MD said Atlanta is food. That works. I can't extend my arm, but I can just point. You know? Aaron said appetizer. Just getting ready. We just getting ready, man. We just warming, getting our palate ready so that we can build some momentum going into the Philly series. That's how I'm looking at Atlanta. Wipe them out of here, man. That's food. Take care of it. Meal on the plate. Let's go eat. Smells like a dub. Boom, boom, boom. Jamal said, and we deserve to celebrate too, regardless of how this game ended. Damn right. We went through all of that this year, man. We here. We were with this team all year. It's a great moment. It's huge. So, yeah, we definitely deserve to celebrate. That's why you just put that game behind us, sort of. Sean Irwin said, Atlanta is a damn T-bone steak. Yo, medium well. Excellent. I used to get well done, and I was like, all right, like I see what people mean. This is kind of rubber. So, medium well. I still can't have my shit bleeding all over the plate. But the Hawks are going to bleed all over the plate. Boom, boom, boom. Anthony said they play the same play over and over. I guess that's the Hawks running the same play over and over. They're going to run that high pick and roll a million times. So we're just going to have to defend it well. We're going to have to contain it well. We're going to have to rotate well, be in the right spots, all of that. Boom, boom, boom. Game 1 in the Garden. You know what it is. Leo said, best defense in the league and top 3 3-point shooting team. Randall All-NBA. Who could have saw this happening? Exactly what I'm talking about, Leo. That's what I mean. We got to just appreciate the body of work. This season is a body of work, man. It was beautiful. It was poetic. And no, we're not done yet at all, but this has been a phenomenal ride, man. This is excellent. Boom, boom, boom. Anthony said, Collins, Herter, Young, Lou Will. None of those people can guard anybody on our team. Leo said we didn't even want to see Randall. We didn't even want to see Randall before the season. Amazing. Hey, Randall did an amazing job turning around, man. Once they did draft Obi, I was like, oh well, they're drafting power forward. They must be getting rid of him. They'll probably get rid of him for pennies on the dollar. So glad they did not. So glad they believed in him. So glad he believed in himself. So glad he rose to the occasion. So glad he took the challenge and the accountability. And so glad that he has become an MVP level basketball player, a for sure All NBA guy, and a shoo-in for most improved player of the year. Julius Randle, ladies and gentlemen, just a phenomenal season. Led us to the 4th seed. Honestly, I think leading us to a 4th seed makes him top 3 in MVP. I don't know. The guy's just amazing, bro. I would run through a wall for Julius Randle, 100%. Boom, boom. Benny said, Game 1, 5, and 7 of the playoffs at the Garden. Yo, we're not going to Game 7 with Atlanta. And Games 1 and 2 are in the Garden. We're not going to Game 7. That's over in 5 or 6. We're taking care of business. We're getting them out of here for sure. Big task at hand said, Nick pride. So much pride, man. We here. So proud to be a Knick fan. It's an amazing feeling. This is beautiful. Guillermo said we need to start a petition for Ntilikina to start and take all minutes from Elfrid. Bro, Frank came out there for a defensive possession with like 5 seconds left. I think it was the 3rd quarter. And he got in the game. As soon as they inbounded, the guy put it on the floor Frank stepped over, knocked it out of his hand, passed it ahead to RJ. RJ didn't even realize how much time he had because Frank stole the ball so quickly. There was still like 3.5 seconds left. RJ was getting ready to put it up. But it's just like, yo, that guy got on the floor and made a play in like a split second. And we got Elfrid Payton out there just collecting cardio and shrinking the floor for everybody. And it's just really frustrating. But I do love how Frank is being used situationally, defensively. Jeff said, thanks for everything you've done this year, Sean. Your passion for the team is unmatched. It makes following this team each day even more fun. Yo, Jeff, shout out to you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That really means a lot, like, truly. And thank you for what you've done. Thank you for the threads. It's so dope, like, to say something on here and be like, yo, I want to see that. And then I see it on Twitter. Like, thank you for that and your analysis and just staying with it. That's been dope. Everybody's contributed, man. So thank you guys for being here. Because like I said, like, this show is fun. This show is a great time. But this show is not the same without you guys. Like, if I'm just here talking to myself, like, I can talk. Don't get me wrong. I'll say some things. But, like, it's nowhere near the same. It's not the same energy. Like, the whole community aspect of it is what makes it happen. So thank you guys for what you do, man. Thank you guys for showing up to the show on a game-in, game-out basis. Thank you. Sometimes it'll be that West Coast trip. We were doing episodes at 2 a.m., and there would be like 60 people in here at 2 a.m. after a game. So it's just like, you know, that's amazing, man. I love you guys so much. It's been a phenomenal year. Doing this show, all of this has been phenomenal. This has been so fun. I love you guys so much individually and as a whole. It really means the world to me, and it really is a dream come true to be doing this. Like, this is so great. And in TKW, we really appreciate you. Like, the same way this show is not like TKW. It's not, if you guys aren't reading the articles, if you guys aren't listening to the pod, if you guys aren't engaging with the tweets, it is just us running an account for no reason. So thank you guys so much for what you guys do and what you guys contribute, and for your sheer interest at that. Like, just thank you for your support. We greatly appreciate you guys. Each and every one of you means so much. Thank you. Truly, like, this has been an amazing ride, an amazing season. Big task at hand said Hulk soup. Yum, yum, yum. Delicioso. Let's go get it. Anthony said Bog and Gallo can shoot. Yeah, they got shooters. They're going to run the pick and roll, and they got a bunch of shooters. So the perimeter defense is going to have to be up to par. We're going to have to make sure we're closing out well. We're going to have to make sure we're boxing out well, limiting them to one possession because they have a bunch of shooters. They've got Clint Capella inside, so you can't have him getting rebounds and finishing possessions for them or kicking it back out to shooters, and they rotate one. No, finish possessions. That's going to be huge, man. Hopefully we are able to get Mitch back because that would help us on the boards. But one way or another, we are going to have to box out and finish possessions, and we're going to have to make sure we're closing out. We're going to have to be active defensively because that's what they want to do. They want to run the pick and roll. Trey wants to draw his stupid little fouls, and they want to shoot threes. They want to get out and run, things like that. We got to take care of it, man. Boom, boom, boom. MD Sever won. You saw my guy out there, man. Too strong. RJ Barrett, two-way stud, 20 years old, all 72 games started. Lace him up, get out there, and make it work. RJ Barrett making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. The mark of consistency as far as showing up. Oh, you're right, Jules. It's Essential sponsor our guy. That's real. I ain't even get to. Yo, speaking of RJ Barrett, a word from our eventual sponsor. Today's Essential Postgame Prosperity Pinky Up Player of the Game is RJ Barrett for his excellent performance, showing his versatility all over the floor, getting out in transition. We love to see it. Posting smaller guards up, finishing, getting to the line. All those things. Very excited for him to be in the playoffs. And shout out to RJ Barrett for starting all 72 games, man. That's no small feat. That's not to be sneezed at, not to be overlooked. Thank you so much for showing up every night and doing what you do, man. I'll drink to that. Woo. Lucas said, I can't wait to see Peyton benched. Bro, I'm going to cry the day it happens, bro. I'm going to be so emotional. I need it to happen. I've been waiting for it for months. Anthony said, our perimeter defense is going to have to be better. Damn right. Mitch can get us some blocks. And beyond getting us some blocks, he can get us some boards. Noel's the unsung hero. Shout out to Noel, man. Like, even down the stretch today, like, he had a couple huge blocks toward the end that if he doesn't block those shots, it might be a different result today. Like, he's just been phenomenal. He's done an excellent job protecting the basket. He's given us all he's had every single time, even when it looked like he broke his face. Like, he just, all year, man, he's been phenomenal defensively. He was doing it off the bench. Then Mitch went down. We were really disappointed about Mitch going down. Mitch went back. Mitch has been out for the majority of the year. Nerlens really held it down. Taj Gibson came off the couch to come in and hold it down. Like, just, it's been a great year, man. It's been phenomenal. Boom, boom, boom. Mega Man said, hey, we deserve it, man. We already know Atlanta's some food, so we ready for it. Damn right, it's time to eat. It's time to eat, baby. Sean said, we in there. Damn right, we here. Matter of fact, Sean, you in Atlanta, right? You gonna go to the games? What's up? Jay said, we up. Oh, yeah. Sean said, where are the Knicks fans at in ATL? Heck Breezo said, RJ was destined to close out with a 30 ball, but he stopped getting the ball. Don't want Burks closing games at point guard come playoff time. Ready to fry up some Hulk. Damn right. Very well said, Heck Breezo. RJ was supposed to get 30 tonight. Stop going to him. That was frustrating. But yes, I also don't really want... I love Alec Burks. I love the big shots he makes, things like that. But I don't really want him being the point guard in playoff scenarios. I feel like Derrick Rose should be on the floor to close games. Plain and simple, or man, whatever. But I just feel like Derrick Rose should be on the floor to close games. Amazement said, man, sports this year has me emotional. First, my Bucks win the Super Bowl. Now the Knicks make postseason. What a blessing. Oh, man, you're really having a great year. Shout out to you on the Bucks. And, yeah, man, the Knicks making the playoffs. And not only making the playoffs, like, it's not like, oh, we made the play-in and then played our way into it, or we barely. Nah, like, 4th seed, home court advantage. We are tucked in there, nice and snug. We here. Like, we are firmly in the playoffs. We didn't back into the playoffs. We didn't sneak into. We are here. Beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. Jamal said, Elf had the worst game of his season, which is really saying something. He looked completely lost out there with no confidence, which is weird for a veteran. He can't start in the playoffs. Can't start in the playoffs at all. I can't say if it was his worst game because he's been so bad so many times that I try to flush them all out of my mind. But, yeah, he was awful today, as usual. And, yeah, he looked lifeless out there. He looked like he didn't really care. Like, he doesn't look inspired. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, I'm just tired of watching him play basketball. It's a waste of time. It's a grave waste of time. It's horrible. Like, yeah, he's not closing out hard. He's just there. Substance said, this game gave me big Game 6 versus Celtics in 2013 vibes. Bro, it was getting real painful at a point. I was like, they better not blow this. Oh, my MacBook's about to die, so I'm about to fly through these comments. Amazing said, who would have ever thought a Game 1 would be at MSG? Just an incredible season, almost like 2013 when Insanity wrapped up in one. 2013 Insanity wrapped up in one is a cool thing because in 2013 we were in charge of things, but we weren't necessarily like, a young team or anything like that. This is kind of what we were doing, and then we overachieved a bit. Insanity kind of came out of nowhere, so it's like we're kind of like the team that was here, but also came out of nowhere. So like I see what you mean. Like it's a mixture of both feelings because Insanity was a fun feeling, but it wasn't sustainable. And the 2013 season was sustainable, but it was a little bit less fun. It was great, but it was like I get it. That was dope. I like that. But yeah, Game 1 in the Garden, man. We'd love to see it. Star J Barrett, King Julius, and the Nerlin Wall. Yeah, man, we here. And a rose is about to bloom in the Garden in the playoffs. It's gonna be a beautiful thing to see. Aaron said, Tibbs Coach of the Year, RJ MIP, Randall MVP. That would be a beautiful thing to see. Tibbs does deserve Coach of the Year, in my opinion. RJ would deserve consideration for MIP, but Julius ran away with that award. And Julius Randle deserves to be, like, he's way up there on the MVP ballot. He may not get it, but I just like that they've got him in there. He's got to be in the conversation. Carl said, yeah, Trae Young is child's play, more dubs. Hey, man, that's food. Take care of it. Hopefully the refs don't baby him. We'll be good to go. Leo said, we cannot have boxing out problems during a series with ATL and not with Capella out there. Exactly. Capella's going to hit the boards. We're going to have to box out. He's going to get some even when we do box out. So we've got to box out, hit the boards as much as we can, and limit the possessions. Okay, 225 said, word, that's facts. Michael said, get your super chat popping. How did super chat popping? I don't know. How we do that? Somebody enlighten me on that. I gotta look into that. Brother Shaquille Sunflower said, RJ going to have a game winner in the playoffs. Book it. Yo, if RJ has a game winner in the playoffs, I'm gonna cry. I can feel it. It would be a beautiful thing. It would make me so happy. James said, real season begins now. Game 1 at the Mecca about to go up. It's time to bring Larry home to MSG. That's facts, James. Game 1 in the Garden, man. We here, and it's time to bring Larry home. We going crazy for the parade. Hector said, what's up, Chamaco? Is that how that word is said? I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Keep grinding, bro. It was good, Hector. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Stanley said, free Frank Ntilikina, put the handcuffs on Trae Young. Yo, Frank would lock that shit up. We better not have Elf out there because he's not going to do nothing. If you're going, exactly, Frank would lock that shit up, get through the screens and everything. Yes, that's the secret weapon. Get Frank out there and put Trae in jail. James said Atlanta is food. This is who we wanted. Exactly. You know it, James. We've been saying Atlanta's food since the first time we played in this season. This is who we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. Home court against Atlanta. That's food. Smells like a dub. Moving on to the second round. But we got to take care of business in the first. And I know it. It's been an excellent season, man. It's been a great ride. This has been beautiful. Like, this has all been so beautiful. I love y'all. We love y'all at TKW. Like, thank y'all so much for everything. Amazement said, Tibbs, coach of the year. Suns winning is more about Chris Paul than their coaching. Agreed. Like, the coaching has been cool, but you added Chris Paul, who added all these wins to the Thunder last year, and now is doing the same thing with the Suns with better players and a better supporting cast, and Devin Booker on the side. So it's like, Tibbs deserves coach of the year, bro. They said we would win 22 games. On that note, man, we did it. So once again, we did it. Home court advantage. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful space to be in. This has been an excellent season. So much, so let's enjoy that. Let's appreciate that as a body of work, but also know that we got something, we got more work to do. Job not finished. Hawks are food, plate set, time to eat. James said Knicks in 4. I got 5. Y'all got 5 too, James. Knicks in 5. I got 5, 6 tops, but let's take care of business. Let's get them out of here, man. But yo, on that note, once again, I love y'all so much. Truly, from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if I can ever say it enough words. You guys are amazing. Shout out to you, Daniel. Y'all are great. This has been great. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. Once again, tell a friend and tell a friend. We here. The energy is going all the way up in the playoffs. Like, the energy is, like, if you thought the regular season energy was high, like, this is the regular season energy. Like, this is that 9-game win streak energy. This is post-game prosperity in the playoffs energy. Like, I gotta keep it in the frame, but it's like it's a different level, man. Like, I'm gonna spend this next week charging my vocal cords up. We going crazy, man. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell them subscribe. Let's get it up to a stack for the views in the playoffs and get the energy in here going nuts. Because, like I said, whether it's 10 people in here, whether it's 1,000, we're going crazy. So, until next time, until the playoffs, y'all enjoy that. Maybe we can have a playoff preview live or something if y'all want to. We talk about the matchup and things like that. But until next time.